don't know. Hello. I don't know if I'm going to upload this on the ukulele on the other channel I have. But I come to the conclusion that yes, some instruments lure more screw-ups, oddballs, strange people, or people looking for some validation for a sorry life. But no matter what group you are in, there is a fil rouge, like a common thing. This common thing is very, very few people are on the web, write and post things like adult people. That means that a lot of what's going on is a psychodrama. People feel free to express whatever they want to, when we know that we have some filters, or we should have some filters. That means that a lot of times we think, we dream things that we wouldn't dare express to other people because of the immediate reaction of the other person. But this is like this new wars when you don't actually see the people you're killing. So you're ready to shoot because you don't actually feel the blood. You don't see the person falling down. You know somebody's falling down. In the best case, you see from afar. In many other cases, you don't even know. Like people who drop bombs. So people are continuously shooting on the web, and many people don't shoot with their names. They just express what we can gather that to be opinions. Remember, there are people paid to show that there are people who actually support this status quo, world order, or new world order, or a lot of things. It's just press. They want to have a good press. But getting back to the topic, very few people are ready to have an informed discussion that doesn't involve their ego being touchy, person insulting other people. And person insulting other people is not "you're idiots." That is kind of giving vent to our momentary anger, disappointment, but is disregarding the argument, the topic at hand, and trying to find always second thoughts, second guessing what somebody has just said or posted, and trying to use a very distorted sense of humor just in order not to face what should be normal. We compare our opinions. It's a fair battle of minds. So people put their ego in front of everything. That means I can basically strum and sing in a decent way. Maybe in a way that they cannot do it. They can do other things better than I do, but I don't have this kind of, how should I put it, drive. Yes, the right word is drive. Sometimes I have a good drive. Some other times I don't, but that's typical of me, a good drive. That means that good drive, a good sense of rhythm, is when people, in spite of or the simplicity of what you're doing, do like this and dance, and I experience that every day. But some people like complicated things, or things that look complicated, and that because that is a stroke to their ego. Because I think that people should study and practice even complicated things in order to improve their, what they can do. Because if I have more things in my bag of tricks, I can use it as creative things when I'm improvising, or I decide what to do. But at the end of the day, we always need to have the last judge. This is our taste and our sense of music. But in this society where everything tends to be dumbed down, because if we be aware of what's going on, there would be a revolution. Because we know that we are the majority. But in this society, there's not a tendency to promote intelligence, knowledge, an attitude towards a battle of minds. So when somebody comes against a wall of bricks, tries to overcome the problem, just trivializing everything, trivializing everything, and just dodging the issue. For example, nothing fancy, but my issue was the ukulele is a real instrument, treated like if you really believe that. So I kind of upset the apple cart. I made waves. I disturbed their heaven, their paradise, and instead of understanding that maybe there was some truth to it, there's no paradise, there's no heavens, the ukulele heaven. The ukulele is another sound in the palette of musical instruments. Not the be all and end all of music. Even if you just play the ukulele, there is a word outside of recorders, flutes, oboes, bassoons, piano, drums, whatever, harmonicas, trombones, Each and every instrument is important. It's beautiful. It's a different color with different technique. But we are like so focused on ourselves, on our ego, that we tend to overestimate whatever we do, whatever instrument we decided to play is the best. No, it's the best for you. So this long-winded speech comes to I want to stress that it's not important in this society that you write, you're saying interesting things. It's important that you behave like the sheepish herd of people who are loud in a false sense of identity, and they think they are cooler and better just because they play the ukulele or another instrument for that matter. The subject at hand it was a ukulele, but could be any other instrument. And they tend to treat as a troll, as a disturber, somebody who badgers you. Whoever doesn't share this notion about the ukulele. So the moment they found their credos doubted, called into question, they react, and they use the only means they have, personally attacking, having fun at the person, but trying to find second thoughts, second reasons for what the other person said, and just dodging the issue. Goodbye.